People have said over and over again that the Black Lives Matter movement, you know, they don't really have a real agenda. They don't know what they want. They're just whining. They're not really creating social change. Those people are all wrong. And here's why. Because what you're seeing all over the country is politicians saying, we saw what, we see you, we hear you, and we're willing to change the system. California is a great example of it. Governor Jerry Brown has made a decision that California will no longer use grand juries in cases involving police shootings of civilians. And this is awesome. So this is Senate Bill, this is in the entirety of California's About This Life. So in Senate Bill 2027, authored by Senator Haley Mitchell out of Los Angeles, Democrat, California will be the first state in the union to ban the use of grand juries to decide whether law enforcement should face criminal charges in use of force cases. Now, what will end up happening under the new rule, prosecutors must decide whether police officers should face criminal charges for killing someone in the line of duty. It's a step in the right direction, right? This says that people who are knowledgeable about the issue will look at the evidence and make a determination, instead of what we saw in Ferguson or what we saw in New York, where in the Staten Island grand jury basically said the cops did nothing wrong, even though they choked Eric Garner to death and it was caught on tape. Or the Ferguson grand jury said Darren Wilson did nothing wrong, even though he killed lynched Michael Brown in cold blood. Step in the right direction. And this has everything to do with the fact that there has been constant pressure and consistent pressure by the Black Lives Matter movement and the young people all across the country saying we want a nation that doesn't look at you because of the color of your skin, but judges you by the content of your character. For far too long, police departments and police officers have judged people by the color of their skin, whether it be racial profiling, whether it be stop and frisk, whether it be stand your ground. All these laws were put in place and they're created so that you can profile somebody, make a determination, then kill them in the process.